Okay. Hi, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 25th, and this is day number 12 of this journey. Let's go over our kind of morning summary and yeah, how things are going so far. Okay, so for those that didn't watch the summary yesterday, yeah, yesterday we did not have a good, it wasn't a terrible day, but it felt like a worse day than what it actually was because of just I made some very bad choices, and yeah, I was not happy with how I traded yesterday. Not happy at all. Let's just pull up the chart. I think we ended up the day with a $2,000 loss. So I don't know. It was just not ideal. Okay, so yeah, it was $2,091 loss, and yeah, you can see here 53% win rate. Overall, it was just one of those days where I entered a trade and I held on to my losers too long. And when I entered a trade and the trade was working for me, there was like 2 or 3 trades where I had a perfect entry, good setup, and for some reason I panicked out and I sold for no reason. Looking back, reviewing those trades, there was no reason for me to get out of those trades, yet I did, and it cost me a lot of money. And I made like a little bit of profit. If I would have just held, I would have hit both my price targets. So that type of thing can get really frustrating and just really affect you psychologically. So overall, just I wasn't happy with how I traded yesterday. We did end up getting 2 accounts funded, which I guess is good. I mean, it is good, but so we now have 14 funded accounts. We have 6 more to go. For those that are new, my reason for doing this is just I'm journaling my journey, and my goal is to have 20 funded 50K accounts. That is my goal for this, and yeah, I'm looking it's going well so far. I mean, we've had a couple, you can see here we have 3 losing days now. Hopefully, yeah, today my goal is to take it a little bit slower. There's not a rush. I don't need to fund these accounts today. But right now we have 5 accounts that are linked together, that we link together using Trade Copier, that we will be trading. Basically our goal is to get those 5 accounts funded, and then we'll move, basically to, that would move us up to having 19. Our balance on those accounts are 52,400-ish. Basically in that range. So we need about $600 more to become funded on those accounts. But I need to remind myself it's not a race. We just need to pace myself, make sure I'm not taking any stupid trades, not over trading. Yesterday was definitely a little bit of a reminder and just kind of a reality check, so to speak, that I was definitely entering trades prematurely, trading too much, and then when I was in a trade, I was letting my losers run and I was cutting my winners way short. So I think that's overall why it felt like such a bad day yesterday, even though I've had worse days as far as P&L goes. So hoping to, today's a different day. You can see I made a couple of trades this morning. It's actually up. And then, one of the stops hit for break even. So we're basically at break even right now. So if we look at some of our setups this morning, we again kind of, this has been happening the last couple days. We sold off overnight, sold off all the way down to 41.30. And then since then, we've been kind of bouncing up. And, you know, right now this VWAP here has been really holding. So if we can push above this VWAP, then, you know, are we going to just go back up, make new highs? On the little bit longer time frame here, this is the 60-minute chart that I like looking at, just kind of get a sense of where we're at. So you can see the last 6 days we've been in a downtrend, in a channel downtrend range, kind of, where we, you know, we're making lower highs, lower lows. We made lower lows here overnight. Now we're pushing back up. So definitely, again, feel like I say this every day, and every day I get, like, it seems like we push up in the morning and in the afternoon we sell off. I personally, I feel like I feel more bearish. I feel more bearish this morning than I have previously, just because this VWAP has been holding really strong on the ES, and I just, you know, I think we're weak and we could sell off here. Now, if we sell off back down below 41.30, you know, we got quite a ways that we can go. Now, if we push above the VWAP here, you know, we can definitely go back up in the 41.60 range, and we've been struggling to push through 41.60, so we'll see. Now, we just pushed above VWAP here and selling right back down, but it's interesting. But then if we go to crude oil, that's the other instrument that I trade. Again, let me look at, so this is since it opened, we've been kind of made a triple top here at 79. This would have been such a great short. Obviously this was at 5 o'clock this morning. I wasn't up. I wish I was. This would have been a really good setup. But yeah, we've been selling off ever since. We had a couple good bounces, but we're just making new lows right now. But here's a little bigger picture view 60-minute chart on the CL. And again, like I was saying yesterday, this gap fill right here down to 75.60. You know, are we going to fill that gap at some point? You know, they say 80% of gaps get filled, so who knows? But I don't put a whole lot of weight in that. But we bounced off, you know, 76, 70 area, and we had a pretty good bounce here, made higher highs. Going to be kind of interesting here. Actually, interesting level, like right around this level in the, like if we are going to reverse and start going back up and not filling this gap, I look for it to start reversing around, you know, if we don't make new lows, which would be around 77.10, that would be an interesting area to look at. 77.10. So that's kind of the summary. And the other thing, I've been trading a little bit more on my funded accounts. Obviously now we have 14 accounts. So we have 14 accounts that we are trading together using Trade Copier. I was thinking about one of these days I might do a video on Trade Copier and how it works. But yeah, for another day. So for now, ES, okay, now here we go. We just pushed above VWAP here. Candle closed above it. I mean, that is kind of telling me, you know, like I said previously, we're doing these slow bleeds up all day, or all kind of until 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Is it just going to be another day of that? Oh, I hope not. I hate that. I got shared before for some reason. Okay, now we're gonna sell off here. Hmm. Okay, now we came down to the EMA here. Now looks like we're gonna bounce off of this EMA. That's the other thing to watch. Got a really tight range here. Not that crazy about. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing really to feel like. Right now, I'm more interested. Like we almost came down to this 77.10 area, and now we're bouncing. Like this is okay. This actually might be an entry here. Yeah, it was. I heard the alert go off, so I have alerts whenever this hits. I have alerts that go off. But sometimes I'm not quick enough to catch it. But just don't trust this yet. Obviously, we're in a really big downtrend here, and we just touched this EMA here. I just don't trust it yet. But it looks like we're going higher, folks. It looks like we're going higher. It's just, I don't know. I'm going to let it do its thing. If I almost feel like today, I want to really minimize my trading. Yeah, I want to only take setups I really feel good about um, on my funded accounts, on this, and on my evaluation accounts. So then, yeah, I just want to be patient with them. Want to be patient with my trades and allow them to work. No need to get impatient. The other thing I've noticed, so yesterday a viewer was also, I mentioned it and then they kind of confirmed it as well. I feel like Ninja Trader, I'm not sure, like I updated my Ninja Trader to Ninja Trader 8 last week. And I also know that the Rhythmic had an outage last week as well, so I'm not sure if it's because of that or if it's because of my update, but like when I enter orders, I feel like it's slower. Like I enter to enter an order, it feels like it takes longer to get the order to go in. Same with taking profit or hit it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's thought it was just me, maybe, but yeah. Okay, now we are selling off a little bit more here. Yeah, this might be a momentum trade here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful here. I Yeah, I'm gonna go on a momentum trade. I only go on one contract for these. Feel like this is risky. Why am I doing this? Because I just shared how I want to not be. Uh, you know, I'll have a very tight. Just feel like we're gonna sell off quite a bit here, but not liking this price action now. All right, I'm out. That was a scalp play or momentum play for us, basically looking for a scalp. Got out at break even, basically. Ah, but yeah, looks like we might bounce here. We didn't really have a chance here to enter on this big, like, the only way to enter on a play like this is through a momentum trade. Like, there is no pullback at all. I mean, now here there would be. I feel like right here, but when we pull back up to 41.37, what's CL doing? Hey, we hit that 77.10. If we make above 77.37 here, I'm kind of interested. Are we going to make new lows here? Feel like we are. I feel like we're bound to go down to 41.30 here and test the overnight low. But this is the first time in a couple days, feels like maybe even a week, where we've actually had a sell-off in the morning. So what that means, I don't know. It's been a really long time, or it feels like it's been a really long time since we've had like a sell-off in the morning and just a continuation sell-off all day. And I like lately there's been a lot of V-shape reversals. Like we'll sell off in the morning, but then we'll have a big V shape and we'll move higher, or we'll move up and we'll have a V shape at the top and just whoosh sell off in the afternoon. So, which both gives opportunities to make money. Okay, now this is interesting here on CL. We did end up going higher, but we sold off pretty big there. I don't think I'm interested there. Kind of consolidating here now on ES, right at the EMA here. This is the 14 EMA. This is the 21 EMA. Those are the only two indicators that I really use. I mean, and VWAP, I guess. And I use them more for like pullback entries is what I really like using those for. Okay. Are we gonna make new lows here? Ooh, fake out. I almost entered right here. As soon as we go below this, this is an interesting entry point right here. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. It'd be a fake out. Yep, it is. It's a fake out. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let it move to the VWAP or to the EF. See what happens. I got rejected there pretty good. Now I want to see some sell-offs. I want to see some heavy selling right here. Heavy selling. Come on. Or I'm out. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah. Looking for a continuation sell-off here. Not chopping back and forth. And reviewing my trades, I've discovered, and that's kind of why I'm talking through, like, feels like I'm talking to myself because no one watching, but I'm talking to myself so that I can, when I watch back my trades, I can understand what I was thinking when I'm entering, exiting, XY, etc. So for that one, one thing I've noticed is when I'm entering a trade and it is not going, like, I don't get the move I'm looking for, almost all, like, if I don't get the move I'm looking for immediately or like pretty quickly, then it's almost always I would be better off just getting out of the trade and looking for a re-entry. Not necessarily that I'm wrong, but you hold through it and then all of a sudden you're in a trade that you just had no intention of being in. Or the other thing I've noticed is you stay in a trade like that and all of a sudden you're convincing yourself why you should continue to stay in the trade. And that traps you very much so, especially for me. So something I'm kind of testing almost, like I'm not saying I'm like, okay, if I enter a trade and it doesn't move my way, then I just get out. Because other times, like if I have a good entry, I'll enter and boom, it goes in my favor right away. Those are the trades that I'm interested in. Those are the trades then that I want to give a little more room and a little more time to move um, in my direction. All right, are we going to make newer lows here, or this been really chopping around now? About 20, 15 minutes. All right, just chopping around here. Also, yeah, I wanted to. We have news in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So obviously don't want to be in a trade then. Oh, oh man. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. I don't know if this will be a big market mover or not. Yes, it has potential. It is red. Forty seconds till news. Oh, oh. All right, numbers coming out. What's it gonna do? Not a whole lot happening, but looks like it might be going up. All right, that was a pretty big pump. Right up to the VWAP. It gonna sell off again, or are we going higher? Not a fake out? Going lower? Also here, I've been trading my backup accounts, my backup eval accounts. So that is what you're seeing here. I'm up like, I'm kind of taking a lot. I'm taking basically a lot riskier trades. Basically, I probably won't need those eval accounts I'm kind of assuming that. And my renewal date, like those will automatically renew in like 4 days or 4 or 5 days. So I don't really want to renew them. So I'm either just going to cancel them. So I thought, well, I might as well kind of YOLO a couple trades and whatever. If I blow them, I'm going to cancel them anyway. So just FYI, but those accounts are not included in this, like, they're not included in the profit and loss and all of my summaries and stuff. Those accounts are not part of that. So just full transparency. I picked up those accounts. I mean, yeah, now been almost a month ago, and I probably bought a little bit too many eval accounts, to be completely honest. I was kind of thinking that, they're not going to have more 80% discounts, and I'm discovering that they almost always have some, Apex almost always has some kind of sale going on, so we like it. All right, we're just, yeah, went up, barely, didn't quite touch the VWAP, and now just selling off. Whatever that's about. Yeah, it looks like we're going lower. Selling off here, pretty good sell off. Interesting. Interesting area here as well. Could see a bounce here. I don't know. Might make new lows. And there's a bounce we were looking at. All right, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Ah. All right, here we go, selling off again. I don't know what to think of this price action. It makes me nervous. Not that confident. All right. I'll be back. Well, looks like I missed that move. Man, can't afford to step away. But, hmm. Want to catch a ride up? No, I don't. Well, like I said, we're not going to force things. Not doing it. We did catch that trade on my YOLO accounts. I'm just YOLOing. Like I was saying, I have I actually think there's like 7 accounts that I have, that eval accounts, that I don't really have a need for them. I mean, I have my 5. I'm not unsure what to do if I actually would pass. We'll have a dilemma. We'll have a little bit of a dilemma on our hands. But I'm kind of YOLOing those because I'm just going to cancel them anyway. But I did catch that move on those. I'm up like 800 on each account now. I'll just keep YOLOing it. Oh. All right, we're bouncing here. Yeah, the NQ made quite a bit bigger lows there. Let's look at the higher time frame on ES now. See how we just kept making newer lows. Now we got to bounce. Okay, here I'm interested in a short. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Wow, look at CL. Man, did I miss out on that too? Oh, not good. And these charts are hard to read. Well, you have a signal to go long here on ES. I'd like to see it move a little bit up, like closer to 4130s here before we do another entry short. Okay, right here is where I wanted to be. Now, are we going to go on a reverse? That's the question. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate. Like, you just don't have any entries right here. It moves up and gets sold off that quick. Now, we could have an entry right here. I would rather have an entry right here below 41.29. I think makes more sense. So we didn't quite make new lows or get below that area that I was looking at. I keep thinking of how many times in the last couple of weeks that we've just made these V reversals. And I don't know, kind of makes you a little bit, makes you a little bit more uneasy. A little more uneasy on going, entering on these pullbacks. That's when pullback entry gets, now you get hammered on those V-shaped reversals, but again, we went up, we tested this EMA, and now we're rejecting off of it. So kind of like the short here. Come on, fill me. Are you kidding me? All right, I should have been. Really? That's what I get for being impatient. Right, we're gonna have her stop right there. And okay, need to make new lows here. What we're looking for. Okay, we got to get below this. I'm not gonna like it. There we go. Okay, now. All right, caught that move down. Happy with that. Now we might have a double bottom here. Are we going to move? So NQ made new lows. Hmm. Hmm. Homemade cookies are so good. Now right there we go. We made a V bottom. So that is kind of bullish. Yeah, that is kind of got me thinking here. That's why we take profits here. Right here's the reason. Now, an entry long here does make sense to me right here. I don't want to go long here, but a little bit risky. See, these very congested. These yellow bars mean stay out of a trade. It's a chop zone. So, how are we doing on our crude oil? Not much happening. Kind of actually, hang on. So here's a double bottom. Hmm. Not sure I trust this, but okay. Are we gonna push above this? Pushing above. Hmm. Makes me want to enter long, but would probably be risky move. Going lower. This EMA is holding up pretty well. We pushed up a couple times, but just have not been able to get past it. Hey, yes, sir. Okay. Yep. Hey, yes, Megan. Hey, it's a going. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, dude. Hmm. Give me 1 second here. Me save what I'm doing here. I'm actually just gonna. Okay. Now, which one was it? Yeah, I mean, I have my PO says Reson texture. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we actually, yeah, they don't fill those knots usually. Yeah, they should have done the Reson. I'm not sure how they're gonna. I'll email him now and see if, yeah, if they can come pick those up. Yeah, I mean, Well, you guys aren't, yeah, you're probably not heading up in that direction. Oh, yeah, true. Yep, makes sense. Okay, I'm going to send an email to Dave and just get him to take care of it. Yep. Bye. All right, looks like we got a little bounce here. Wow, CL has just been slowly going down. See where we're at on the larger time frame on CL here. So we've made newer lows now. And I mean, it sure looks like we're going to fill this gap. I'm kind of distracted here. I'm trying to get some work done. What we got going on here on crude oil? Got a pretty big bounce here. Is this the V-shaped reversal that happens every day? Or are we just gonna just to pull back and we're gonna sell lower? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Heard an alert. Oh, possible short entry here. I think it's worth a shot here. The rate we've been selling off if we get a 7664. All right, well, that was a that order is canceled. Not a valid entry. Or is it? Now I'm interested, actually. All right, are we going to make new lows here? Okay, looks like we might go higher here. Maybe this is the V-shaped reversal. Wow, this is definitely a jump on here or not. Oof. getting a pretty big push up here. I'll hang around. I'll wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We gonna make new highs. Now the question is, how big? I mean, are we actually? Maybe we'll go back up to VWAP. Oh. Wouldn't mind seeing a pullback to like this EMA right here to get an entry long. But man, are we just gonna sell off again here? Oh, we yellowed that one. Not a big move. Not really that big. And really anything happening here? Pretty dead. Hey, are we gonna move higher here? Doesn't look that way. Oh man, tired. Okay, now here, an interesting level here. We had kind of resistance here. This is our second entry, second attempt to go long, or second attempt to make new highs. We're currently failing. If this bar closes down and the next bar closes below the body of this bar, that's my entry. So we shall see. 11 o'clock. Okay, so it closed up, so I'm not interested right now anyway. Okay, CL's interesting. I need to use the restroom. Good, good, good. All right. Kind of making newer lows here. Oh, oh. All right, I need to make a phone call. All right, I need to jump on a Zoom call and I have a conference call, so I need to end the stream here.